Requiem just proved that PlayStation 5 is the place to play video games. Now, with selling over 6 million copies, Resident Evil Requiem has just proven itself to be a highlight, a pinnacle for the series. After surpassing it by March 18th, passing 5 million during March the 4th. The fact that PlayStation apparently in America has sold more than on PC by a significant margin is another indicator that the classic console, PlayStation, the only one remaining. Nintendo has went hybrid. PC, I mean, Xbox is doing their PC hybrid, and PC has a plethora of configurations. PlayStation now is cementing itself as the pinnacle of gaming, the place to play. What does this mean for the industry? It means quite simply that PlayStation is the standard. Playing games on the PlayStation might be the way to go from here on forward. This is good news for the fact that there is at least one stable provider of console makers that have done their best to keep it as simple as possible, whilst also providing super powerful and capable hardware that can just do what it's meant to do, play games. This is actually kind of important because, for the most part, it seemed like gaming was trying to win a console war. You know, Nintendo, Xbox, I mean, Microsoft, and Sony all had their hardwares trying to push the the hardware capabilities, the software capabilities of their consoles. So the fact that X, the fact that Nintendo decided to bow out after the GameCube, which for me is my favorite Nintendo console. You know, I've been playing since the 64, and the GameCube to me was easily my favorite of all of them. They decided to do their own thing, beat by their own drum, and were very, very successful doing so. To the point that now they can just release the same console, just a bit better, and still sell gangbusters. So there's that. And for Microsoft, they lost against Sony. They went tit for tat. They went tit for tat. They did something new. They were out of the box. Xbox, but ultimately, thanks to the debacle that was the Xbox One with the Kinect and all of that, they could not recover. They could not catch up, and now have clearly decided to shift strategies. And who knows, might stay out of the industry, stay out of the race altogether. Let's see how this Project Helix goes. And PC, from say the early 2010s, right? They cemented themselves as the master race. But unfortunately, and now thanks to AI, thanks mostly to AI, it has become a clusterfuck, to put it mildly. It has become a place where too many variations, too many options, too many uh, requirements have essentially stalled the PC from being at its best consistently for most of its customers. So it's become too hard essentially, and especially now thanks to AI and RAM cost and all of that, it's become too hard to have the pinnacle experience on PC. Doesn't mean it doesn't exist. It just means that it's not accessible to most constantly. It's not. But PlayStation, especially now with the PS5 Pro and PSSR 2.0, they're showing that they are the standard. They're the ones to go to. So it's good that at least one console was able to come out of it, succeed, win, flourish, whilst the rest go figure out where their lane is and finding it. PC has unfortunately not been able to keep hold of its Master Race title. Even though, if you want the top line experience, you most likely will only be able to get that from a PC. But because of its, let's say, difficulty in doing so, it's no longer the place most gamers would opt to play on. And that is slowly revealing itself with the latest figures we're getting from modern games that were literally just released a few weeks ago, like Requiem. So yeah, and I'm sure this game as well, Crimson Desert, will have a significant player base on the PlayStation as well, simply because it's just better for most people. So yeah, interesting times. Everyone thought that it would be PC. Everyone thought that the console race was, you know, gonna continue on, but no. The war is over. PlayStation has emerged, and one battle after another, they're taking on another opponent and trying to take that master race, the title from them, and succeeding so far. And as time goes on with AI, with things like DLSS 5.0 and all of these stuff trying to come out and, essentially ruin gaming, or what gaming is, ruining sections of it, parts of it, graphically speaking at least. And who knows, man? You know, slop everywhere. So yeah, it's interesting times. Interesting times. People want that certainty. What does your box do? It plays games. All right, good to go. And yeah, in times like these, people want the best experience and as easy as possible. So yeah, um, that's all I have to say. Thank you for listening. I'm excited to play this game. I'm seeing the reviews for Crimson Desert. They're up and down, and the fact that it is up and down is kind of intriguing, isn't it? So let's see how it will all shake out at the end. I'm gonna play it. I'm excited. So yeah, uh, let the good times keep rolling, baby. Peace.